Welcome to Stand Up and Stand Out, the confidence podcast for women who would like to boost their confidence and self-esteem and create happy, wealthy and fulfilled life. I'm Katia Dejewska and I will be sharing with you tips, tricks and life stories that helped women like you become fearless, to stand up and stand out. Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Stand Up and Stand Out, the confidence podcast. Do you feel good enough? Do you feel in power? I want to talk with you about something that comes back to me often, despite of being in a great place in my life right now. I'm doing things despite this thought appearing in my mind. However, it wasn't always the case, The thought of, I'm not good enough, was a thought that was present with me all the time. And today I want to share with you what I did to let go of this thought and live my life without constantly questioning whether I'm good enough or not. But tell me, how many times do you hear those thoughts in your head? When some years ago I was close to depression and I had a professional burnout, I heard those words 100 times a day or even more. Nothing was okay. Nothing I was doing was good. I was challenging myself on how I dress up, what I ate, what I said to someone, or what I didn't say to someone. When I was rejected in the job hunt, I felt miserable and heard, "You're not good enough, even for a junior position." I felt that people are laughing at me and I will not be okay no matter what I will do. Even when I look at my journal from the time, I feel the negativity I surrounded myself with. I was not okay with myself, but that didn't mean that I was not good enough for things. You know, it takes time to let go, to change the perspective. It takes time to improve your life. That time was a time when I was stuck with my work, with my personal development. There were things I achieved, but I wasn't proud of it. I was also physically unable to do something. I was waking up, but getting out of bed was difficult, was already a challenge. I was eating, but nothing was really tasting well. And despite of being in good shape, I felt that my body is aching. What helped me change my life at that stage? What helped me let go of negativity and feeling not good enough? First thing that helped me were affirmations. When I visited my parents, I saw on the shelf a book that my mom bought, I think when I was a teenager and when my mom was into the flow of positive change. It was a book about creating affirmations for yourself, and I believe it was by Louise Hay. I took it and I just started reading, going through the pages. She wrote about power of affirmations and how that can change people's lives and how that actually changed her life and how she moved from feeling okay into feeling happy and fulfilled. I listed a bunch of sentences from the book and I started reading them out loud to myself in the morning and in the evening. And I admit that at first I was not super positive about that. But I decided, okay, I will keep on doing this and I will keep on going and I will keep on reading because I simply knew that it takes at least 21 days to change a habit in your life. The first week I was not feeling any change and I was actually feeling more frustrated and sad. But the physical pain of not being good enough disappeared. Oh, that's a good sign, I thought. And I kept on going. 21 days. And when I actually hit the 21 day, the 21st day, I was a different person. The thought of I'm not good enough was still appearing, but not that often. And I felt relief. I didn't realize that actually with that affirmation, with that book, my journey just started. The second thing that helped me a lot was yoga. and hearing my yoga teacher Isabel saying, breathe into the parts of your body that feel stiff. I don't know how about you, but I was taught to breathe into your lungs, not the other parts of your body. And it really took me a while to understand that it's not about where the air goes, but it's about where my focus goes. It was about that thinking about your breath and thinking about how the air circulates in your body and thinking about the particular muscle when I'm actually taking the deeper breath. My approach to yoga changed a lot, and I was profiting more and more from all the poses. I enjoyed each deep stretch. When we breathe, we can imagine where the air goes. We can imagine that the air helps us stretch more in those yoga poses. In life, we can also imagine the moment we are stressing with something, that the air is going to the parts of our body that are stiff and relaxes them and helps us to focus back on what we want to achieve. Together with yoga, I learned meditation, and I started learning how to be in the now. I will tell you about all those things in another episode, but I just want to tell you that meditation was a really difficult concept for me, and just standing for 20 or more minutes in the same place, this stillness, was simply not easy for me. But it all helped with the idea of focusing on breathing. Today, I'm in the spot when I cannot imagine a day without meditation. Number 3, it was another book that got to my hands. That was a bit later in the process of my own change. It was The Art of Mental Training by D.C. Gonzalez. Do you remember that I told you that I did not want to get myself out of bed? This book actually pushed me to get up when the buzzer came up, and first achievement, to make my bed. That book gave me such a strong push to actually make things happen. The book shows examples of how we can, and even should, use certain amount of Navy SEALs training, can you imagine, and use their techniques in our lives. Now, I'm not talking about physical training. I'm talking about mental preparation for life. I learned that there are no limits, and that the only limitation we create ourselves are actually what we let create ourselves in our heads. My recommendation is simple. Get out, overthinking, and just get out of your bed and just make that bed. And take a shower and start your day. Daily morning routine that I was talking in one of the first episodes is so powerful. Just use it. 4th point was to exercise more. When we run, we bike, we walk, or we exercise, we wake up our endorphins in our body and in our mind. And we are able to let go of those bad thoughts much easier. I don't want to hear excuses like, I do not have running shoes, or I do not have the equipment, or the gym is closed, or I have kids. Oh my God, please. Just stop with excuses and just do it. Start with an easy exercises, warming up yourself, getting used to this feeling of exercise. And each time when this thought of not being good enough appears in your head, go for a walk. Do a couple of sit-ups, do some exercise, just move. The 5th thing that helped me a lot was coaching, mentoring, therapy, and hypnotherapy. Simply choose whichever works for you. All those people can help you push to make a change in your life, push to change your life for better. They could be your accountability partners, your supporters, your guides. But most of all, they have the tools that will help you let go of whatever is blocking you right now. You are the only one who can actually change your life, who can take the step into change process. And I'm sure that you're listening to me right now because you want to change your life and you know you can. And one more thing. Next time your mind will arrive at that thought, I'm not good enough, Say, I'm sorry. I beg to differ. I know I'm awesome. And if you need some help, if you need some support, I'm literally just one call away. Thank you for listening to Stand Up and Stand Out, the Confidence Podcast. If you want to talk to me and learn more how I can help you let go of demons of the past, become confident and successful, visit my website, kattydcoach.com, and book a free 30-minute coaching call. The time to stand up and stand out is now. And remember, only you can change your life.